at it again, and we have another one with JP the comedian. I'll leave the original link in the description. Go check him out. Guy is absolutely hilarious and on point with all of these vids. So without further ado, let's dive in.
The number one complaint people have isn't rising gas prices, a looming recession.
$6.95. Ooh. I'm sorry, but if I see $6.95 at a pump, yo, I'm leaving the car at the station. You know what? Y'all can have it. Wow, $6.95 for regular. Man, yeah, this is out of hand.
Or a politically divided country is that there's not enough Greta Thunberg anymore. And I'm here to change that. I'm kind of like Greta Thunberg 2.0.
Yeah, what did happen to her? Or maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Follow my journey as I crusade to fight climate change. You know, as great as she is, one thing negative that people say about Greta that I seek to improve on is that she used way too much science when she was yelling at people. That's why I'm basing all my rageful demands on the factual science fiction of gender ideology. What do you think the carbon footprint is of walking over to that tree? Maybe I'll just stay here. Like, temperatures have risen by 30% in the last 3 months alone.
That's because it's summertime now.
No, that's got nothing to do with it. That's it, the sun. If we can just harness more of its power, we can shut down all coal-burning power plants.
The sun's over there.
Oh, that's it? That's hard to tell which star is which up there. As you can see, severe weather is being caused by gender-conforming norms based in Western colonial climatism. Aside from heat...
Whoa, wait. What did you just say?
Hard to tell which star is which up there. As you can see, severe weather is being caused by gender-conforming norms based in Western colonial climatism. Aside from heat, the only thing causing the polar ice caps to melt is systemic racism.
Why do you say that?
I don't say that. The science says that.
Is that valid science?
Yeah, I wrote it in marker.
But you spelled it wrong.
Is this because I'm 1/16th non-binary Labrador Retriever?
No.
How dare you!
The Greta Thunberg. I don't even know how to say her name. How dare you? Because I'm 1/16th Labrador Retriever. Oh man, I have heard some crazy stories. As a matter of fact, I want to say one of you guys had commented in the comment section of one of the videos, or DM'd me. I don't even remember. But anyway, someone is like claiming to be like a 12-year-old kid or identifying as like a 12. I think it was another one of JP's videos actually. The was it the swimmer video? I think it might have been in the comment section of that one, because I made a comment like people are gonna start, you know, identifying as 12-year-olds and going out there and competing against 12-year-olds, and someone was like, someone has already been trying that. That was just, oh, I just did this palm face while I was reading that. Like, my goodness, people have just lost their minds, absolutely lost their minds. Legitimately, our society is just going nuts right now. From that to, I saw a story about a guy who basically lives in the metaverse. He puts on the Quest 2 goggles and watches, or whatever, pretends to watch TV on his Quest 2 goggles, and, you know, showers in the metaverse. I don't know. It's just some weird stuff. I don't think that it was actually true. I hope it wasn't true, but with today's society, I wouldn't put it past anyone, you know, to permanently live in a virtual reality. A little weird. No, really weird. But anyway, let's get back to the video.
Look out for that tidal wave! Just wait for it. It's coming. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining about Greta because she's a national treasure.
Yeah, tidal wave at the end of this year is coming.
and all, but she's a white, cis, hetero, angry, normative mammal, so she's not nearly diverse enough. So I'll be improving my expertise on climate change by increasing the diversity of myself as I share that I feel most resonant in my being with all pronouns. And I also identify as all things at all times. So that's pretty good. These core samples that I took from deep beneath the Earth's surface shows the Earth's temperature has risen dramatically ever since the sun came up this morning. It's clear that we need to increase the number of children attending drag shows. You know, there's actually one problem with solar energy.
What does the Earth warming have to do with kids attending drag shows? But he's playing on the logic of some of this stuff. It just doesn't make any type of sense whatsoever. Zero. You listen to some of this stuff being said and you're like, wait, what? How do these two things even make sense together? Like, this has nothing to do with that. But they'll put them together and try to make it sound all fancy. But that's what he's getting at. Like, a lot of this stuff makes zero sense whatsoever. And for the longest time, I tried to wrap my mind around a lot of it. You guys watched it. You guys watched some of the videos of me just sitting here trying to make some sense out of a lot of this stuff. And, you know, I go and read back through the comment section, like, does anybody have any answers? And a lot of you guys are like, yeah, Rich, just don't even try to make sense of it. It doesn't make sense at all. It really doesn't.
It's that we get it from the solar system, but there's no solar system in the sky at nighttime. But what if we could harness solar power 24 hours a day? So I've devised a plan that would have massive stadium lights facing solar panels to provide power around the clock.
What would power the lights?
Light bulbs. To help do my part to cut down on carbon emissions, I never fly to America. I only sail my boat.
Cool. What's your boat made out of?
Carbon fiber. Check this out. Dairy farms cause 123% of the holes in the ozone layer caused by car pollution. So what we need to do as a species is outlaw milk and use almond milk as our exclusive milk substitute. But because almonds require a massive amount of clean water in order to grow, we should use oat milk to substitute for the almond milk that substitutes for the actual milk. Me and my generation are the resistance creating change by fighting the establishment. And because the corporations and the government advertise our movement, we know we're the resistance.
You're standing on a fire ant pile.
Thought I felt something. I just thought it was a climate crisis getting my legs. Ooh, I am tired. It's been a busy day yelling at people that know more than me.
So, JP providing us some laughs once again. And I think more importantly than the video itself, but I think it's important that, you know, we support people like JP, right? You know, comedians who aren't afraid to push the envelope. Good comedy that actually make fun of things that are going on today, because the mob has made a lot of comedians afraid to say some of the stuff that JP just says. And the way that he says it in such a way that it makes it even funnier. He has a way of like spinning things to say stuff. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. And like I said, I think it's important that we support individuals like JP, because in today's society, comedy is looked at as hate speech or hateful in its craziness. It's called comedy. You make fun of people, places, and things like that. That's just what comedy is. But apparently, to some folks, comedy shouldn't exist, because you can't make fun of this, you can't make fun of that. You make fun of tomatoes and like you're considered a tomato hater or something. I don't know. You can't make fun of anything these days. There's no comedy allowed in some people's perfect society, which is weird, and I hope we never live in some of these folks' perfect society, because that ain't a perfect society. So yeah, major kudos to JP. Make sure y'all go show him some love on the original video. Like I said, I'll leave the link in the description box below. Go give him a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm sure you probably are, you know, because I mean, it's JP. The guy's hilarious. And he drops these comedy videos like on a weekly basis. So if you need some good laughs, you know where to go. You know exactly where to go. But last thing, what happened to Greta? I feel like I haven't seen her in a while. I mean, not that I really need to, but just curious. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Y'all let me know. But then, I mean, on top of all of that, you know, all of this climate, whatever, should we care about our environment? Yes, we should care about our environment. We shouldn't just be, you know, throwing trash all over the place, you know, dumping our trash into the oceans and stuff like that. No, we shouldn't be doing that type of stuff. I care about animals. You know, I used to be you know, a Discovery Channel, Animal Planet nerd, all of that good stuff. But to a certain extent, especially when we live on a planet where there are areas and big areas that don't care about any of this stuff at all. So why should we suffer when there's other people in the world that just don't? I don't know. That's just my thought process on it. Should we care to a certain extent? Yes. Should we do our part? Sure. With limitations. Once again, there's a certain extent. There's a certain balance to life. I guess that's a better way to say it. There's a balance to life that should be had. We shouldn't go all the way this way, but we shouldn't go all the way, you know, the other way, just dumping stuff wherever we please and, you know, trashing everything. There's a balance. Let me know if y'all agree. But yeah, how'd y'all feel about all of this in the comment section below? Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.